Are you looking to sell your home soon? Keep watching for tips on how to get yourself and your home ready. If this is your first time here, I'm Trish Rodriguez with Higher Elevations Real Estate, local Georgia and North Carolina real estate agent with RE/MAX Town & Country, the Richard Kelly Group. I talk all about our beautiful mountains in the area, so make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with everything going on here. Selling your home can feel like a daunting task, but if you prepare and know what to expect, it can lessen the stress. So let's jump into some things that will help you. The first thing to keep in mind is your timeline. Depending on the market of where your home is located, you may have an easier time listing in the spring for a summer sale. But if you're in an area like where I'm located, sales can and do happen throughout the year. Summer still tends to be the busiest, but we are not necessarily bound by school schedules and families moving during the summer because of school. We are largely a second home market and have a larger retiree population, which allows for more flexible moving times throughout the year. Also, knowing what the average days on market are for your area is good information to help you determine when you should list based on your needs and your area. It's important to set some expectations, but also be flexible as things can always change, good or bad. Even with me being an agent, when I listed my own personal home, I had expectations based on previous homes sold and how things were going to go. And they did not go the way that I thought. In the end, it worked out perfectly according to God's plan, but that required me to let go and be flexible. The next important thing to do is identify and fix the obvious or known repairs in your home. So you want to sell your home, and of course you want to present it in the best light in order to get top dollar. Are you going to list it with the roof caving in? Of course not. Maybe that's an extreme example, but you get the point. If there are obvious repairs that are needed or things that you know are problems like leaky faucets, shaky toilets, these are things you'll want to go ahead and fix. I've even had a client tell me that he paid for his own home inspection prior to listing so that he would know what he didn't know and could go ahead and fix the important things. It's always important to keep up with home maintenance, but this is a good time to make sure that everything works as it should and get the main systems and appliances in the house checked. Trust me, if anything is out of order in the home inspector will find it. Now for the really fun part. Declutter, depersonalize, and clean. We all get attached to our personal belongings because they hold memories and stories for us. But when it comes time to sell your home, buyers want to be able to envision themselves, their belongings, and their lives taking place in the space. If the house is too cluttered to move around and really see the rooms, then all the buyer can focus on is your stuff, not how they can see themselves living there. The same goes for your personal pictures and all of your things. If these things are everywhere and all over the walls, it can be distracting and take away from the reason the buyer is there, to buy your home. So make sure your home is not overly cluttered and doesn't have a bunch of personal items and photos everywhere. Now is a great time to start taking inventory of all of your things. Think about what you need to take with you in your move and things you absolutely want to take with you. Create those infamous piles. Keep, donate, and trash. Anything that's not needed for normal use or that has a lot of personal touch to it, go ahead and pack those things away. Buyers typically don't mind seeing moving boxes in a garage or other normal storage places. This tells them that you're ready to move. I've been in a few homes in my time where buyers have actually wondered if the sellers were truly ready to move or would be able to move out within the buyer's time frame, because there's so much stuff everywhere. And of course, you want to clean. The last thing you want to have is the listing photos with your counters or sink full of dishes, or have people starting to come to your home for showings and the floor is sticky or covered in your fur baby's hair. Once you've figured out your timeline and started some of your homework, now it's time to find your agent. If you already have a trusted agent in your area, then you're in good shape. If you don't have that trusted agent, then this might seem like an overwhelming step. Searching, calling, asking questions, in-person interviews, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Sometimes you can find a great agent by asking friends, family, and neighbors if they have anyone they can recommend. Of course, I would still suggest calling and asking questions, getting a feel for the person, their personality, knowledge, and expertise. You can also see if they had posted reviews from previous clients. If you're still unsure or would just like help in this area, feel free to reach out. Being an agent with a successful track record, I know how to find and vet agents in other areas, and I can help you with this. If you're located in North Georgia or Western North Carolina area and want to list your home, then I can be your agent. You just got to reach out. Now that you have your agent, you're ready to get listed. Here's some extra little tips to make sure you're really ready. Even though you've decluttered, depersonalized, and cleaned, you still have to be photo and show ready. This means sprucing up the curb appeal inside and outside the home. You'll want to look at things to make sure that they're nice, clean, and inviting from the outside. A clean and mowed yard, spruce up the flower beds with fresh mulch or pine straw, wipe down or touch up paint exterior doors and railings. On the inside, you want to wipe down or touch up paint high traffic area walls and trim, maybe even stage some rooms. Strategically place pillows and throw blankets in the living room and bedrooms. Remember, you're minimizing clutter and personal things, but you still want the home to feel cozy and inviting. Finally, you want to be flexible but ready. What does that mean? Understand that selling your home might take some time. It could take as long as or longer than the average days on market for your area, so you have to be ready for that. You'll also want to be as flexible as possible when it comes to showings. We all know it can be inconvenient to have to leave your house for showings to take place, especially if you have kids or pets or work from home. But the more exposure your home has to interested buyers, the better chances you have of getting it sold. In the same vein, you also have to be ready. Already have a preliminary plan about where you're going or what the next step is. So if you happen to sell your home in record time or get a buyer that wants to close quickly, you can be ready for those possibilities. Well, that was a very general list of things to do and think about when you're getting ready to sell your home. Remember, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in Georgia or North Carolina, I'd love to help you. You just got to reach out. Give me a call, send me a text, write me an email. Just reach out. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.